Yeah, so much jump down, we're just something a bit different. Made in like a little Stargate tier list because I've been rewatching it over the past like Children of the Gods. I'm gonna put that in peak because like it's one of my favorite ever pilots and it's like really good and it's just good. Fun introductions to like all the characters. The only things I don't like about it are like Sam's kind of well, obviously there's issues with her like how her introductory scene and stuff was written, like the lines are slightly cringy. Don't like the nudity and like sexual connotations of the whole charade of office thing. It's all gross and icky, but everything else is good. It's a good way. It's really good at setting up like the world and like who the characters are, and also setting the stakes and stuff. Also, the Stargate looks really cool. Like I love it, and the score slaps. Put Enemy Within in like not in there. I'm putting it in good tier because it is a good follow up. I know that this is a show that I didn't think I would like because of the parasites, and since like it's not, they squeak me out a lot. So this isn't like a gold like the gold. So basically, the Gold Century episodes are not my favorite. It's a good way. I think it's a good episode because it shows the repercussions of the events of the first one, obviously, and it's like still as good in quality. I don't know whether to put Emancipation in like skippable or in like bad. Am I gonna be controversial if I put it in bad tier? Because I know people say that it's like one of the worst of episodes. I don't think it is, because I think for 90s standards, I know what it was trying to do, but it failed in a lot of... Okay, maybe I will put it in skippable then. But, it is what it is. Also putting in Broken Divide in skip just because I don't like that kind of like plot line. And also like Sam assaulting Jack just pisses me off. This is First Commandment. I think also just all of the screen caps are on to like IMDb, I guess. I don't know. I don't know whether to put this in there because it's fine. It's just okay. I'm putting it in there. I don't care for not one for the overtly religious episodes. I don't know whether to put Cold Letters in peak or good. I'm gonna put it in peak because it makes me feel like all of the things, and it's a really good episode for Jack. I do have an issue with Daniel like straight up telling Sam all of like Jack's like backstory. I don't know whether to put the Knox in good or meh. It's one of the better season 1 episodes. I just find that it's like really slow. So I could be remembering it wrong because like it's been a couple months since I watched it. I like the concepts. I like that we finally get like a society that is like more advanced. Like it's at first more advanced society. I think they're good. I just plotline is fine. It is what it is. I'm gonna put Brief Candle and skippable. I don't like the whole like dubious consent thing. I don't know where to put Thor's. I'm not putting Thor's Hammer in bad. I'm gonna put it in meh. Again, Series 1 is a very mixed bag. It's a very, very mixed bag. It's either like really, really good or like very eh. Yes, this is good for Jack and Teal'c stuff. I quite enjoy it, but I'm not a huge fan of Sam and Daniel's subplot with... I really want to call her Kendra. I don't think that's her name. Is it Kendra? The lady that sneaks gold? But it's good. And also it gives us Daniel hope. But then it gets taken away like 2 seasons, and it makes me so sad that he just... I have beef with the Charade stuff. I don't like it. They did her so dirty. I'm gonna put Toner and Tantalus in good. Because again, it's good and it's like Daniel focused, so obviously like extra points. But like, I don't... There's just something about it that I don't like fully vibe with. Like, I'm not fully on board with it, but it is also a good expansion of the lore. And I think this is the first episode where we learn about the ancients. That's always fun. I skipped Bloodlines because again, gold focused episodes. Ugh. The fire and water and skippable. But it's fine to put on in the background. Like, it's good as background noise. And it's good at, like, seeing team reaction and stuff that, like, Daniels did. But, like, there are other episodes where that is done better. So, plotline. And the plotline doesn't really do anything. Like, we never go back to that planet. Also skippable for gold reasons. I'm putting this one in peak. All I'm gonna say here is that I'm a sucker for, like, black holes. And, like, Sam and Cassandra's episode is, like, everything to me. It's a... Kawhi, I skipped this one on rewatch, but that was mostly just because I think I did it by accident. That and like my DVD is the disc is scratched, so I have watched majority of it before. This is Enigma. I don't know if to put Enigma in like peak or in like good. I think I'm gonna put it in good. Also, mostly it's like Sam has a cat in it, Sam's cat is the best thing about this episode, I think. And the purple lighting on Daniel is really good. Solitudes, I don't know what to put in peak. I'm gonna put this in good. This is one of the better Sam Jag episodes. Tin Man, I don't know what to put in good or peak. I think it's gonna. I also am not sure why there's a white bar at the top there. I really like alternate versions of the team episodes. I'm gonna put there Before the Grace of God in good. Actually, I think I have to put it in here, like in peak, because again, like I just said, it was like a for alternate like timeline / universe episodes, and Stargate does them really, 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 really well. It's really good. Although I'm not a huge fan of like the dystopian thing, but it's fine. It's a good insight into other stuff. I'm gonna put Inskippable, not because it's like I never like really any of the. Actually, I'm gonna move First Commandment to bad because I think I was just like mostly asleep during the first time. Within the Seventh Grasp, I think I'm gonna put in there because I don't remember anything that happened in this episode. The Apophis is really funny though. It's really funny. Yep. Okay. Feel free to tell me your opinions and stuff in the comments, but please do not be mad at me.